Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a classic self-help book that has helped millions of people improve their interpersonal relationships. The book has stood the test of time, with its principles remaining relevant and effective even today. In this comprehensive guide, we will delve into the key concepts and techniques outlined in the book, and provide practical tips on how to apply them in your daily life. The first chapter of the book outlines the 3 fundamental techniques in handling people. The first technique emphasizes the importance of avoiding negative criticism and instead providing constructive feedback. For example, instead of telling your friend that their cooking is terrible, you could offer suggestions on how to improve it. The second technique highlights the importance of giving sincere appreciation to others. This can be as simple as saying, "Thank you," or complimenting someone on their work. The third technique emphasizes the importance of understanding and meeting the needs of others. This can be achieved by listening actively, asking questions, and showing genuine interest in what others have to say. The second chapter of the book outlines 6 ways to make people like you become genuinely interested in other people. Smile. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Be a good listener. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. Make the other person feel important, and do it sincerely. These techniques are powerful tools for building strong relationships with others. For example, when you are genuinely interested in someone, you show that you value and respect them. When you remember someone's name, you make them feel seen and heard. When you talk in terms of their interests, you show that you care about their passions and goals. The third chapter of the book outlines the principles of persuasion, which include: the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Show respect for the other person's opinions. Never say, "You're wrong." If you are wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Begin in a friendly way. Get the other person saying, "Yes, yes," immediately. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Let the other person feel that the idea is his or hers. Try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. Be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Appeal to the nobler motives. These principles are essential for persuading others to see things from your point of view. For example, instead of arguing with someone, try to find common ground and build rapport. When you acknowledge the other person's opinions and show empathy, you create a safe space for discussion and can work towards finding a solution together. The fourth chapter of the book discusses effective leadership styles and tips for handling conflicts and difficult situations. Some of the key concepts covered in this chapter include: begin with praise and honest appreciation. Call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Let the other person save face. Praise every improvement, no matter how small. These techniques are particularly useful for leaders who want to inspire their teams and build a positive work culture. For example, when you begin with praise and honest appreciation, you show that you value and respect your team members. When you call attention to mistakes indirectly and ask questions instead of giving direct orders, you encourage your team to take ownership of their work and find solutions themselves. The fifth and final chapter of the book outlines a formula for success in interpersonal relationships, which includes the following steps. Know what you want. Know what the other person wants. Figure out a way to get both what you want and what the other person wants. This formula is particularly useful for negotiating and finding win-win solutions in interpersonal relationships. For example, if you want to take a vacation but your spouse wants to save money, you can find a compromise by researching budget-friendly destinations and planning activities that you both enjoy. In conclusion, Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a timeless classic that provides valuable insights and practical techniques for building strong interpersonal relationships. The fundamental techniques, 6 ways to make people like you, principles of persuasion, effective leadership styles, and success formula can all be applied in various settings, whether at home, at work, or in social situations. However, building and maintaining strong relationships is an ongoing process that requires continuous practice and effort. By applying the techniques outlined in this book, readers can improve their communication skills, build trust and respect, and ultimately achieve greater success and happiness in their personal and professional lives.